I know exactly what you've been told your whole life. You're too sensitive. Stop overreacting. Why are you crying again? You've probably spent years apologizing for your tears, shrinking yourself in meetings, holding your breath so no one notices your eyes going red. But here's what the science actually says. The diagnosis you've been given your entire life is wrong. You are not broken. You are not weak. And your tears, they are not a flaw in your system. They are proof that your system is working at a level most people never reach. Let's talk about what's actually happening in your brain when you cry easily. Scientists have found that highly emotional people process information at a neurological depth that the other 80% of the population simply doesn't. There are three things happening inside your skull that explain everything. First, your brain has almost no filter. Neuroscientists call it low latent inhibition. Most brains are trained to ignore background noise to save energy. The tone in someone's voice, the sadness behind a smile, the tension in a room no one else felt. You're not imagining things, you're detecting them. Second, your mirror neurons are hyperactive. These are the neurons responsible for empathy. But for you, empathy isn't just an emotion, it's a physical experience. When someone near you is hurting, your brain isn't just recognizing their pain, it's simulating it inside your own body. You don't just understand grief, you feel it as if it's yours. Third, and this is the one nobody talks about, you process depth, not speed. While others react in real time, your brain is running a complex simulation. You're connecting what's happening now to old memories, to future consequences, to things left unsaid. People mistake that pause for weakness. What it actually is computation most people are simply not capable of. Here's the question that should stop you cold. If crying easily was a weakness, why didn't evolution eliminate it? It's been tens of thousands of years. Natural selection is brutal. It kills off what doesn't serve the group, but it kept you. Because in every tribe throughout human history, you were the early warning system. While the warriors were charging forward, you were the one who sensed the danger before it arrived. Science has a name for what you are. Researchers call it the orchid dandelion framework. Most people are dandelions, resilient, adaptable, they grow anywhere. But you're an orchid. In the wrong environment, toxic, loud, dismissive, you wither. And for years, you've probably blamed yourself for not being a dandelion. But here's what the research actually shows. When an orchid is placed in the right environment, it doesn't just survive. It produces something a dandelion never can. The problem was never your sensitivity. It was your environment. So here's what you actually do with this information. Stop trying to harden yourself. You cannot rewire your neurology, and you shouldn't want to. The world has enough people who stopped feeling. What you can do is protect the gift. Build your boundaries. Choose your environments carefully. Honor the fact that your system needs more recovery time. That's not drama, that's basic biology. And the next time someone tells you that you cry too easily, take a breath and remember this. You are not oversensitive. You are underfiltered. And in a world where most people have learned to feel as little as possible, that is not your flaw. That is your edge. If your sensitivity is actually a superpower, what environment have you been trying to grow in? And what would change if you stopped apologizing for needing a better one?